You're listening to I-95, Bangor's classic rock station with Jay Stu and Corey in the morning. Jay Stu and Corey rock.
Jay Stu and Corey on Bangor's classic rock station, I-95 at 95.7 FM. We're hanging out, waiting to see what happens.
Stormageddon.
Yep. I mean, I just got Todd's forecast. I'm sure his world is upside down right now, trying to keep up with the weather sitch. But we'll get that. Well, it doesn't matter to you right now. The weather break doesn't come up for a while anyway. It'll be there. But I'm curious to see how it's changed from yesterday at all. You know, if it's
like 3 times yesterday I checked and it was saying different things.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, the latest I'm seeing, and it seems to be holding tight so far, is we could get 5 to 8 inches of snow overnight that's going to basically transition into rain, and the temps are going to skyrocket up to like 50 degrees.
Fabulous.
So it's basically gonna snow, rain, and melt all at the same time.
Well,
we're gonna have 3 seasons.
We are multitasking.
3 seasons in one day is what we're gonna have tonight into tomorrow.
Given to you all. Except for summer. We never give you summer all the way. You only get summer for one total week, stretched out in a couple of days.
And then we don't get winter until the most inconvenient possible times, like
end of April.
Yeah. We'll get like 19 storms that give us 6 to 12 inches, all in like the end of March till the middle of April.
Yep.
And no one will be happy.
Every weekend, too, so that you can't do anything fun.
Yeah. Or on holidays, or the day you're trying to fly in or out of Maine is when that always happens, too. You know, I that's why, like, K-Stu and I, we won't travel in the wintertime, like, by plane. Just generally speaking, it's just like, because everybody I see on Facebook that travels in the wintertime gets screwed somewhere on either end of that trip. They're like, oh, we got delayed.
Welcome to vacation land, where it will not be a vacation.
Nope. So anyway, what's our silly little matchup today?
Our matchup today, it's a little geography. You've got Woman from Tokyo from Deep Purple. I've got New York Groove. So let's do it.
Ooh, Ace Frehley. No, I want to pick your song.
Well, you can't.
That's too late. It's too late. God damn it.
I'll put you down for a vote.
Thank you.
Because no one else has voted for yours yet.
We can start that voting process right now. Is it going to be Ace Frehley? Is it going to be Deep Purple? We're going to find out. Let's vote right now. Cream. I have Jay Stu and Corey on Bangor's classic rock station. Here we are on this lovely morning, waiting for, well, I think today it's going to start out okay. You know, it's going to be normalish.
Normalish.
But so what I'm seeing here is it says today, increasing clouds, highs in the 30s, rain and snow arrive tonight. Now, right here in the written version of the forecast that we got from our lovely lady next door, it doesn't have snowfall amounts. I've seen online 5 to 8 inches possibly, as far as the snow component. It's going to dip down into the 20s and then pretty much start to, it's going to be like a plane that never quite hits the ground, and then it's going to start to go back up again. And then somehow tomorrow we're going to be up near 50.
What's the time frame that the snow is supposed to start? Does it give?
It doesn't here. If I were looking at my stupid weather app, which updates all the time, you know, which doesn't mean anything. Everybody's got a weather app on their phone of some kind or other. I think it was supposed to start in the evening. You know, like it won't really get going till, you know, after supper time or whatever. Yeah, it looks like, according to this, 8, 9 o'clock it's supposed to get started.
All right.
So, like, it's not going to affect our commute today on either end. Nothing like that. But you're going to get up tomorrow to, like, snowpocalypse.
Yeah, I really would love to just put this out there in advance to both the Bangor School Department as a whole and also to my daughter's school, All Saints. If you could call it before 5:45 tomorrow morning so that we could all get a good night's sleep through this thing, that'd be sweet.
Well, true. Here's the weird part, though, that could happen. As late as it's going to start, if those temps go up real fast and it starts to change over to rain, that 5 to 8 inches could be reduced down to like 3 inches real fast.
Yeah.
And they may
what
not
are the winds looking like?
Oh, it depends. I mean, here inland, like it's looking like 30, 35 miles an hour. Gusts occasionally up to 50 on the coast. It's going to be much worse. Obviously, they're gonna get it.
But
down
flooding is possible.
I would
loss
imagine
of power possible.
Sure.
So I just put it out there that those of us who
I'm sure they're going to take your advice.
No, I just wish they did, because I can tell you I talked to almost every parent the last round of it when it came in at 5:45, and we were all miffed because, you as a parent and as a homeowner, you're like, okay, I've got stuff to do. But when you're in limbo because someone else hasn't made that decision and you have to figure out what way to pivot your energy, it's a pain in the butt. So I get it's not easy to be an administrator, but when every other person on the planet is saying this is going to suck, let's just err on the side of caution and have it suck. Now, it could be the storm that isn't, kind of like we had last weekend. But
Or like I said, if the rain, I think it'll depend on when the rain kicks in, and the temperature part. Because there could come this part where maybe we could get 5 to 8 inches of snow, but it just never really reaches that amount because the rain saturates. Or the rain might just take over completely if it gets too warm. I mean, how are we going to make snow if it gets up to 50 degrees? Those would be big-ass flakes.
Talk to the mountain people. They know.
You mean like the dueling banjos mountain people?
No, like the people who make the skiing snow.
Oh, I thought you were like,
no, not the mountain people. Not the people who live in the mountains.
Where are you going, city boy?
Oh, boy. Yeah, there we go. All right. We got a morning music matchup right now. It's going to take us out of Maine and into Tokyo and also New York if you want to vote. 991-9713. You can hit us up in the app. You can also message us if you want. Dennis is out there at the, and this is Super Dennis, not Dennis the firefighter. He's out there at the wind farm in Corinth. He says it's a whopping 11 degrees outside. Our concrete buddies are headed to Bucksport today, so that's going to be a nice cold day for you. If you are somewhere right now, you can send us not only a vote, but a little note as to what you're doing while you're listening on your way.
Yeah, indeed. We got 13 degrees here on the Acme Road, 620 on the I-95 morning show. I-95, Jay Stu and Corey on Bangor's classic rock station. Hanging out this morning.
Pretty little sunrise starting to peek out. Some good colors. You like that?
It's glorious.
Hey, we're above ground. Might not be for long. We might all end up.
Might be underwater.
Yeah, we might be underwater, exactly. But yeah, right now we're above ground. It's all good. It's all good.
So next hour, I think you and I were talking about this off air. I think we should prepare for the worst.
Okay, because last time the storm hit, we were off the air for like 3 days.
Yep. So maybe today we just give away 2 pair of Judas Priest tickets.
2 winners today.
That way, when, if tomorrow, because who knows what could happen.
You might not be able to get in through the phone.
Right. You might not be able to get into the phone. If our tower falls over in the storm again, which has happened before, that could knock us off the air. I mean, anything could happen. Remember the last storm, Channel 2 was like going off the air for 30-minute spots until they got their stuff back together because they had to fuel their generator. So,
yep.
We're just sort of taking the cue from
just in case.
Last time this happened. Yep. 3 weeks ago. Was it even 3 weeks ago?
No, it was like 2 weeks. Yeah. It was Christmas, right? And we're only a week into, are we? Well, 2 weeks into. All right. Maybe it was 3 weeks.
Either way, it was less than a month ago. It was soon enough that I feel like I'm, when I was riding up from my in-laws' place the other day, the whole time I'm just checking out the trees. I still am looking at the devastation caused by that storm. So.
Yep.
It's that fresh in our minds. So we're all just like, oh, yay, great. This is just going to be fantastic.
Yep. So we'll prep. Okay, we'll give away 2 pairs today. That sounds like fun. We can do that.
We will do that as usual this week with our lovely contest. Is it a Judas Priest song or is it a boat? So you'll be able to tell us that and you can win some tickets. So we'll do that in the 7 o'clock hour. We'll do that rapid fire. Just get ready for that.
You know what else we need to talk about? Because I feel like we woke up and this was a thing and now I'm just mad. Those stupid Stanley things.
Oh, that crap.
The Stanley, when did that become a thing? Did I miss the build up to that? Or was it just like on a Wednesday we all decided that was going to be the new cool thing?
Let's dig into that. Cause like I have I have the 10 years ago version of that is funny now. So we'll discuss that when we come back. Because that just became a thing to me over the weekend. I just kind of heard about it. So it's hilarious. We're talking about the Stanley travel mug thingamabobs that everybody has to have right now. But that's what we'll discuss when we come back after we play our winner in this lovely morning music matchup. Is it going to be Deep Purple or is it going to be Ace Frehley? We're going to find out when we come back on I-95. Classic rock station at 95.7 FM. FYI, Ace Frehley didn't actually write that song. That was originally done by a band in the 70s called, just a couple of years before, called Hello. Great song, though.
Yep.
And it beat Deep Purple today, so...
It did not by a whole lot. I was surprised because everybody just started to wake up and go, we want Deep Purple, and that's what they did.
Yes. See, if I'd chosen like Highway Star or something like that, then, maybe it would have been a different story. So that's like Woman of Tokyo is an awesome song, but like Highway Star is a banger, so that would have been, maybe that would have, it's got that rad organ solo in the middle where he's like, or I guess that's the guitar solo, but there's still a rad organ solo too.
Okay.
Yeah, trust me, Deep Purple, they're just awesome.
I know. I don't disagree with you.
I don't think you get it, Corey. Deep Purple rock.
Keep making your case. It's going further right into my psyche. Yep.
It's going further into your psycho. Yes. Okay.
Oh, of all the people you know in your life, am I really on the psycho list?
So next hour, we're going to be giving away Judas Priest tickets.
You and I know that if I'm on that list, I'm very far at the bottom. We're going to give two pair away, in fact, today, just in advance of the fact that we might end up. I mean, if we do this now, you're welcome. It'll probably not even snow.
Yeah, well, exactly. That's our gift to you is we're trying to cancel the weather. I mean, I don't have the kind of luck that a tree would fall on my car and kill me. So I would get all the way to work tomorrow just to find out the power was out and all that stuff. I wouldn't die by tree until my way home. You know what I mean? Because that would be my luck.
Like the lady who won the lottery and then ended up dying 5 minutes after she won it or whatever.
Oh, sure. I mean, it's a tragedy. And I know there were issues with that, and I shouldn't. I don't mean to make light of that situation. I know that was an issue in the last storm, so I kind of take that back. But just the same, it's going to be gross weather. We just want to make sure that everybody gets a chance at the silly old tickets. That's all we got to do.
Yep. So we're going to do that in just a couple of minutes. We're going to play, is it a Judas Priest song or is it a boat name?
Yes. And you'd be surprised. I'm looking at both lists. I have both open. I have a list of boat names and a list of Judas Priest songs. And I'm like, there's a bunch of them. Like, these are interchangeable. So, like yesterday, it was Delivering the Goods. Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't that be a boat? I would have thought that was a boat name. Yeah. Absolutely. So, we're going to have some fun with that next hour. We got 2 pair to give away. So, listen up here on I-95. Jay, Stu, and Corey on Bangor's classic rock station. We're about to go down the Judas Priest rabbit hole right now.
Oh, yeah, we are.
And we're going to take one caller, we're going to play. Then we're going to take another caller, and we're going to play. And we are just going to rock out with Judas Priest. They're coming to town in April at the Cross Insurance Center. Yep. So we want to send a couple people. It's that simple. We want you to rock out. We want you to be that person in the front row, that's just all hands and hair, yelling at Rob Halford to the point where he finally looks down at you and asks you to be quiet. Like, I really hope that for you.
Okay.
No, you know that's the super fan. They can be annoying, but that person is having the time of their life.
Absolutely. They're the ones with all the knowledge. They've been there since the beginning. If not, they know all about the beginning, and they've been there since they showed up.
Yep. So 2 pair up for grabs. We're going to start right now. 991-9713. Is it a Judas Priest song or is it a boat? Tell us that and you can win some Judas Priest tickets right here on I-95. I-95, Bangor's classic rock station at 95.7 FM. Jay, Stu, and Corey here, ready to deal with winner number 1, or potential winner, I guess I should say. Well, all right, you and I know the answer to this question, but it doesn't matter. Let's crank it up. I-95, who's this?
Mike.
Mike, how you doing, bub?
Oh, good. It's been a minute.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right. You want to win yourself some Judas Priest tickets this morning?
I hope so.
All right. Are you ready to play? Is it a Judas Priest song or is it a boat?
Yes.
Your confidence is overwhelming.
Oh, so overwhelmed.
All right, Mike, you ready to play? Is it a Judas Priest song or is it a boat?
I am.
All right, let's do this. I'm going to give you the name right now. You have to tell me which one it is. The name is Waves of Fear.
I'm going to go with boat.
Yes, that is a boat name.
I don't want to be on that boat. I don't want to be on that boat.
It's true. That is the name of a boat.
Confidence instilling. No.
What are you talking about? It's probably like one of those $200,000 cigarette boats like you see on Miami Vice that just like chop the waves in half.
The next boat that I wouldn't want to be on it is the vomit vessel. I think between the two of those, I'm good.
All right. I'll buy that.
That or no worry.
Yeah, no right. Yeah, when everybody says no worries on a boat, that's when you should worry most.
Yep.
Like, I can't sail. I get that people love it. I feel the same way about sailing like I do skiing, snowboarding, skateboarding, all that stuff. Like,
sure.
Put me on a very large boat that just kind of slowly does its thing versus like sailing. I feel like you spend most of your time at a 45-degree angle, wishing,
trying not to die.
Yeah, or fall out or throw up or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to do things that make me scared. I just
Pontoon boats in the middle of a lake. I could do that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yep. Oh, there's a couple on my lake. Every time I see one drive by, I'm like, man, I'm so jealous of you. And then I'm like, then I'd have to pay for it.
And maintain it, yeah.
Maintain it, pay for
part
it,
of you
buy
was
it.
like,
It's like, whenever I see one of those go by, I'm like, you are 10 snares. That's all I can think. That's all that goes through my head.
All right, fair enough. Well,
Anyway.
Congratulations to Mike.
Yes, we will have more Judas Priest tickets to give away. In fact, just 991-9713. Let's just do the other pair right now here on I-95. Is it a Judas Priest song or is it a boat? How many times so you're approaching